screwed.
Okay, so let's just see what happens. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set it up right here. So you're saying if I make this into a component, but let me duplicate it just in case I screw it up. Okay, so now I'm taking this component that I've made and bringing it on, right?
What are you guys doing? What are you building? This looks like Canopy. But what are you like, is Michael bug fixing something for you, or what's going on?
We're just sort of working on a new layout. We might revive it.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
Let me just see something. I'm gonna go here.
This is Canopy.
Yeah. I'm gonna screenshot something.
I'm gonna tweet about what we're doing partly while you work on this.
Live now, pulling our ponytails back.
You know what's so sick if I take this?
I think we missed that part, thankfully. Oh, I think it actually tweeted for me.
Oh, that's so dope.
What do I want to do here? I'm gonna...
Josh, would you send me Europa so I can...
Oh, yeah, sorry, man.
You can send it through Signal.
I can? Yeah, for sure. I will.
Can I at you guys on this, or should I not?
Yeah, sure.
MFeldstein.
It's not, what's your handle? I can never remember. Is it MG? Is it MGF? Say it again. Oh, there you are.
There we go. Does this work for you? How funny is that? Okay, so let me send this to Michael.
Send it to New Comfort. That way, if Ben needs it, if he wants to get in the file, or we can jump in a new file if you don't want to do it in this file. But this is good.
Oh, whatever. We can. I'm down to mess around wherever. The cropping is so dope, though, Michael.
What do I want to screenshot here? What's new? Let me fix this real quick. It's they don't have a. What's funny is I don't think Itsme actually has a Twitter account, even though we're doing a Twitter stuff for him.
Let's see how smart this is. If I fold the bottom, does it? Oh, that's so smart. Oh, but it changes to D. Oh, then I gotta change it here. No, I gotta bold it. I gotta manually do it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I can make it a separate piece though. So let's do that. So let's do that. Let me this bold, and this will just say product name, brand name, and then you just reset.
Okay, cool. How to build
The only problem, Ben.
What's up?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say is you want to share your screen, because if you're sharing my screen for your screen, I think the lag's gonna be brutal. You know
Wait,
what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. No, I wasn't paying attention.
But you're the one that's showing us stuff, so.
I know, it's true. Okay, well, whatever.
You gotta see your screen.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is fine. We can always change it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Did you guys resolve it without me having to think about it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna get all this stuff off. We'll make a second row. So Michael, you're kind of right. Making a component in the beginning is.
It's just a good way to just be able to see a 3x3 without having to change everyone.
Yeah, it gets annoying. It's true. It's so sick.
So are these all components now?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Okay, cool. At least I'm done tweeting about it. I wonder if I should invite Jamie in. I mean, if she's around, she'll probably see my tweet anyway.
So Ben's basically a celebrity now, is what we're...
No, she's building this too, or this is actually, I think, her file. So it'd be kind of rude if, I mean, it's already kind of rude.
Just give me a heads up before the stream goes live. I'm probably gonna go.
Yeah, it's already live, dude.
I was hoping you knew that.
Yeah, you knew.
Crossing my fingers about what Josh wants to say.
You knew.
Okay.
You're funny. That's what's going on. Let me make sure I've got the right. Okay, so I think this is actually already public. Like, I think we've used this file on streams before. Where it's.
Michael. Sorry, go ahead, dude.
Oh, here's the ponytail shots. Now they're on record.
Noise.
Oh, perfect.
I apologize.
Oh,
Michael.
Dangerous guy up here, just bringing the signal chat into the stream.
Yeah, well, it's only the last few, you know. You know, it's funny. I've wondered about that before. Like, because Josh would give me a hard time. Like, look at the chat, and I'm like, are you sure we want me to do that?
No, you definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah.
No, but I assume you've got your phone beside you.
True.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't say check it on your phone. You said check the chat.
I mean, like when I say check the chat, I mean discreetly.
You think I understand things.
So this part is
speaking
so
of
sick.
which, I need to pull up to see if there is any chat. Wait. Okay, so are you? All right, so Josh, this is like transmitting your screen for now, and you have the link. And I don't know if we switch over to you, or just let me know what to do, I guess. Did I lose audio or something? What happened here? I lost the thing. That's weird.
A little distracting.
Oops. Sorry about that. So I was talking to you, and I had closed the deal. So Josh, we're just gonna watch you do your thing until you jump over to the link I posted.
Oh yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get into your link right now. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Let me get into your link right now, dude.
Oh no.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Oh, so do you keep all of your stuff in one Figma file with just different pages?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Hold on.
You know, give me 1 second. I'm gonna. Oh, if I disconnect. Okay, yeah. Give me 1 sec. Hold up 1 second. Well, Michael, you can kick this off. Give me 1 sec.
You can kick this off. Nice.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute. Michael is friendly spectator, now MC. Your question was, do I keep all my stuff in the same file? And the answer is,
like I said, you got Mirror and you got Itsme and Union. You got this all.
well,
Do you work?
these are the ones that I've been working on either on a stream or with Jamie, I think, or yeah. So these are just the few. I do have other Figma things going on, but these are like the pre-brand. This is the cumulative evidence of me slowly transitioning over to Figma to some degree. Like I said, there's other stuff that I'm not even sure how to get to, but I don't know. I think that probably answers you. Is this? I mean, generally, this seems like more projects than I would expect in a single Figma file.
Oh yeah, it seems like a few different things going on. I'm just curious. I mean, everyone just kind of has their own workspace.
Well, that's the thing though, is I don't speak Figma, and so even the fact that you're asking is, I guess, relatively interesting to me. I don't know. Are Figma canvases like infinite? Like, can I just keep going?
I hope so. They should be.
The thing that I recently discovered, which I really can tell I'm gonna enjoy quite a bit, is just like grabbing some things and then grouping them and then having an export function. That's really cool. I guess maybe I just need to be more adept at making artboards and exporting them in Illustrator, but it definitely doesn't feel quite so convenient. So Josh is still missing. Josh is still missing, right?
Josh, where'd you go, man?
He left you in charge. I should there's still stuff for me to transfer over too. Like there's some more t-shirts and such.
So let me ask you, what have you been missing as you're going into this? What are you not able to do? I see Josh is in the file.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hey man.
Yeah. So he's
I actually probably
he's doing the cover well.
What's up?
I'm just going over your file.
Well, do you want to? Can I give you context? Or do you want to look? Do you want to look at my screen for a second, and I'll kind of tell you what my goal is. And this might be a cool opportunity for you to show off, Josh, because I feel like there's a good. There's like a lot of like embedded. There's maybe two axes along which this pattern will play, just in the sense of like. A couple color variables that can apply to both the background and the mark. So what I have is a silhouette that I redrew for the client. Like this is their original. You can see it's just like me drawing on top of them, and then I redrew it, so now it's a nice vector. I think we'll probably keep the second piece behind them. You're probably going to want to see if we can do this. If you really want to, that's probably fine. Or if that's what you're recommending, I'd be interested to hear it. But we have that secondary piece, and we're just like, he just wants to stick to the logo they have, and he's like, will you just have fun with color or like systems in general? And so I didn't really want to fuck with the face because it's just really, really cute, and I'm not an animator, and there's a lot to do without messing with it. So I've got this pattern, which is cool, and then I've got a corresponding color for the logo on top of the app. This matches what they have for their site already. It's just like kind of what I'm trying to do for the logo. It's just an upgrade, and I think what they can set up is either like a color picker down here in the bottom right, or just in general, like when you like refresh the page, it'll do a different system. So you can see there's opportunity for doing some cool secondary color systems where. The face should always be black, I think was one thing I was recommending and he was down with. So just like it always pops, there should be a real little reflection in the eye. Anyway, the goal here to some degree is just for you to kind of show me how to do some of this stuff, not necessarily to do all the exports for me and such. I'm just giving you context, I suppose.
Nice.
So yeah, we've got like this cool homepage with all these colors that we can apply, and then there's things like these could be settings that the users could choose from in their app, where they're like, hey, I want this different setting to choose from. I'm just looking if there's anything else that would actually be any use for you. There's like, t-shirts. So this gets funny. I feel as though I can learn a lot from you about how to apply or think about systems or embedded systems in Figma, or how I like kind of missed the boat on this stuff with Sketch. And if you were going to start on this, how would you start to lay it out? Like, ultimately, this is all going into a deck to just kind of show them the assets that I'm exporting for them, which is just like a handful of logos and a handful of patterns that they can build on top of. Does that sound cool? So
that makes sense.
What's going on in the Figma file is just the beginnings of this thinking, and just sort of at sort of a skeleton stage. And then like there's some pretty cool explorations by Jamie for like cool social headers, and then you can see the beginnings of a pretty cool Instagram. I don't know how far we'll get into any of that, but like whatever sounds cool to work on to you, I would love to hear you tell me how to think about it.
Well, I would start with like your fundamentals, like your avatar, the logo, the icon. I think like some of this color stuff. And the other thing I would say is like, what's good about Figma is you would have this project would be this client, and then you'd have these pages would be sort of like, one would be like all of the assets from Illustrator you can dump into one of the pages. The second one could be like, you know, V1. You can, and then like the final page would be the one you export the client. So you can have all those versions here.
Do you want to? Should we do
but
that?
If you put like sort of organized, what's that?
Do you want to do that now? Should we like duplicate this whatever this file is, and then get rid of all the stuff that isn't Itsme? Like, would that be more?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that.
Would that be useful for you so that you can start building more pages and you don't feel like it's delicate or something?
I mean, you don't have to do it. It's not necessary. But what's nice about Figma is you can have clean pages where we don't have all this stuff on it. You know, I mean, like we can go as far out as we need to, like size-wise, but I might just like have like one project space per project, and then the pages are like related to the project.
All right. Well, I think I just duplicated the original, and so now we can go in here and delete this stuff. Right.
Yeah, you're just gonna keep Itsme. Nice.
There's some. I think there might be some. There might be handy stuff in templates, just in the sense of it's indicative.
Yeah, so keep that. And then bring the cover back, Benjamin.
There we go.
Okay, so what's cool, you won't see this on my screen, but when you go out to your Figma dashboard.
Wait, can I still see your screen? Did we lose? Where's my hand?
No, but just on the top left of your Figma window, hit the big F logo.
There you are, my friend.
Like
You're not doing screen share though. I'm doing screen share. Wait. Go to what? I'm sorry.
Okay, so hit the Figma logo.
Yeah.
Where are you now?
What's up?
Sorry, go back into Figma.
Yep. I'm watching your cursor is what I'm trying to do.
Oh, you're watching my cursor, my bad. Okay, so whatever, the thing I wanted to show you is outside of my cursor. Do you know how to get to your dashboard, or have you not discovered that yet? There you go. Boom. Okay, so what's sick about this being per like client, as we would call this one. This is what's it called? Itsme.
Yeah.
All right, so we make this the cover. Let me see if it updates on your end. Okay, I see what's happening. Just a delay. Okay, sick. So here's your cover, whatever. Eventually we'll put the logo in there. In this project, we'll have templates, which is cool. And you'll reuse a lot of these, I think, for most of your pre-brands. And then I think what we should do is start like, let's say like typography. And we'll make this one. We'll put like under templates. And so like I see like, are you doing type for these guys, or you're just doing like branding?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean by type. They have their own typeface, which is, if you click that, it's an Avenir custom.
Yeah, okay.
And just use that for everything. And they're fine. They have like light up to bold, and they're comfortable with anything. So feel free to whatever.
Okay, sick. I guess I'm just gonna mess around in here for a minute. What I want to try to do is turn these things into components, and then just color, and then you can just colorize them.
When you why did you just create a frame? What is a frame? Is that an artboard?
So a frame is like, yeah, it's like an artboard, and it's also like a component. If you want to build something within a frame, you kind of can stack frames within frames. So I'm going to make a frame that's essentially this asset. So if you wanted to export them all, you can select all the frames and then hit export and export at your resolution.
Wait. Say that again?
Yo. So frame is like an artboard.
Yeah.
It's also like an asset. It's a contained asset.
Okay.
So I'm going to build a frame to contain these assets. These are essentially the same asset, but you're changing colors. So let me delete all of these. And we're going to build this thing. So I want to see how we can turn this off. Okay, so we're going to delete that. That's perfect. We're going to put this here. Excellent. We're going to take this guy, and your frame background color is going to be what changes. So we'll just pull the yellow. And we'll make sure this is centered. You can sort of see this kind of snaps too.
Where was the frame background color? Was that just right over in the design properties when you had frame selected on the left? Sorry. I should just let you talk. Sorry.
No, it's all good. So I'll just pull this apart to show you what I did. I'm taking apart this thing, and I'm going to rebuild it as a component. Just because it's probably like neater and more organized, and then you build it once, and you can kind of just change. You build it once, you can look at all the different color options, because the big thing pre-brand and Benjamin Perot is color exploration. So we're going to build out an element that you just have to build once, and you can change the color in each instance of it. So I'm kind of like layering shit inside this frame. And then you can change the eyes if you want to, and the little cascade that changes across all of the other versions of this thing. Okay. So now we've got these two buttons, we'll bring them in.
This is it, man.
Dude, and generally when you bring things onto a frame, it's like entering the frame, but occasionally you'll see something outside, and then like it just won't move with your frame.
If I'm thinking about masking things in general, should I be thinking about it as a frame, do you think? Like, should I be thinking about nesting elements, or is that like fairly unrelated? I'm having a hard time getting my mind around how Figma handles masking, and I suppose I'm just wondering if maybe I'm thinking about it entirely wrong.
Well, the thing is, Mike and I were joking earlier that Figma's not good at masking, and your whole life is about masking. So we have to come up with a solution. Like Mike can probably talk to the masking side.
Ben, let me just. So really quick, frames are less like artboard. You can use a frame as an artboard, and like a lot of people do. It's a good thing to do, but it's more like a div. Like you can use it as like a little grouping in your designs. Like your title bar will probably be a frame. Each component will be a frame. So you use it a lot more, and then like your top level frame is going to be your artboard. So there's not really a distinction.
Oh, I'll show you something sick.
If you want to do
what did you mean? Hold on, Michael. I'm sorry. When you said top level there, what did you mean? Your top level would be an artboard, like.
Yeah, so like something that's just like it's like directly on the canvas. It's not a child of another frame or a child of another component.
Okay, so if you were building something, just to take you very literally there, if you were building something like a web page, would you have something like a frame that was like span width of the website, and then to follow something like a layout that I would do, then you would have like two columns right underneath that. Would you literally then have something like 3 frames stacked on top of each other, and then within those you would start to work with things like typography or image or what have you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so like okay. I think one of the biggest differences here between Figma and Illustrator is like Figma has a lot of system stuff. Like you're gonna have like auto layout, you're gonna have like frames and components.
Oh, I haven't been watching Josh,
like,
damn it. Go ahead, sorry.
Josh, move down a little bit. I'll come by you. Don't worry.
Yeah. You're all good.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So yeah, like what I'm doing here is like building, a really simple, like.
Wait, did I just screw up? No. Josh, will you hit What is Command Y called in this? Is that outline mode?
So I don't think there is an. Oh, there is an outline mode. Oh shit. This is like. This is a great outline mode. Holy shit! I didn't even know about that.
Is the lag this long that I haven't seen it yet?
Yeah, it's very possible. Super possible.
We're going on. I'm going on like 10 seconds here, waiting for things to go into outline mode.
Ben, I think you have. I think you're using dial-up internet right now. I'm not quite sure what's happening. But...
Oh, but Benjamin, you can't see me viewing the outline mode. That's like a mode I'm seeing on my own screen. You're just following my mouse around.
But I can't turn it on either. So okay, sure. So I guess that's wait, yes I can. So I can click in and follow you. I didn't have this canvas on. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, so I was going to show you. Wait, do you still want to do
that was surreal. Wait a minute, hold on. Josh, you just duplicated frame 11 into frame 9.
Okay, ignore that. Okay, this is done. Let's just say this is done. We're gonna make a component out of it.
Where did Michael's stuff go? Hold on, I'm gonna click on Michael.
Oh shit.
Why didn't it go to? There we go.
All right, Michael's still here. I just want to show you a sick thing with this component.
Nice. Hello, friend. Did you? That's cool. Do you have padding going on or something? I guess can I click on this? I can.
Wait, can you hear Michael? I can't hear Michael.
Do you think Michael talks?
I'm not talking.
Oh.
But I'm just trying to show. Like I'm trying to show Ben.
Michael shows. He doesn't speak. Do you understand?
Yeah. No, Michael is so sick.
Like basically, this is using frames and frames to like kind of do.
Wait. Why'd you get rid of your stuff? What happened to your rows?
My rows?
Yeah, didn't you have more things going on? Sorry, I was looking elsewhere and I missed something.
You can...
Ben.
What?
Oh, you're too funny, dude.
Oh.
You're way too fucking funny, man. Okay, I want to show you this cool trick.
41 and 23. Is that just like how did you get to those numbers? Were you just was that like an auto thing? Whatever.
The frame names?
Is this gold a stroke color an outline color that you picked, or I feel like it's like a system color?
I just put an outline on there so that I could see where the frame was.
I just don't see it because it's coming up as black on my. Oh, that's weird.
Michael Ben still.
Oh, no, I changed it. I guess
all right. Oh man, I missed the color switch. How'd you? I guess you just. These are all within the same frame, or
yes,
you made this into a thing. Are these you? I see like a new icon and stuff. Josh, you gotta go. You just gotta undo everything you did and do this again. I gotta see this.
I'll show you right now. Here, check it.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so here's what I'm doing. I'm taking your component and duplicating it. Okay.
So wait, by that you mean the component is frame, right?
The component's frame 9. We're gonna call this one. Let's just call it tile.
Wait, I'm sorry. Why does your frame icon different than say frame 8 right below it? What happened? Didn't you change something?
No, yeah. So this is an ordinary frame that's editable and sort of there's a single instance of it. I can duplicate it, and it's like 17, whatever. There's nothing special about these, but this little icon here just means it's a component, and it's purple, and everything inside of it is purple. So I just duplicate it. I can duplicate the component or the clone of the component. I can move them around. So I need 5 of them. So let's stack these, and I think we can tidy them up. Boom. So that's all in your alignment palette.
Ben, do you know what a component is?
No.
Okay. Okay, so this is the parent. I'm just going to separate this one, the one that says tile on it. So we're like, okay, we just did this logo for somebody, and we want to change these backgrounds. So we're going to do green. We're going to do your blue.
I can't see your tools. That's too bad.
Oh, it's all good. I'm just eyedropping from the color picker. Like, and I'm using Command to to select the background. Command clicking just to select, because this is like a group, so you want to like direct select. So
I'm
command
having
click.
what are the good ways to get things selected? Are there shortcuts for that? Because I'm having a hell of a time just even finding my way into the things that I want to click. Like,
So okay, so check it out. Use command click to click any like direct element with it, whether it's in a group or outside of a group or whatever. It's showing you like super granular selection.
and there's nothing like secondary click in Figma, right? There's no equivalent for that as far as I was Googling it. It seems like there's a lot of people frustrated. What's up?
What is secondary click?
Secondary, it's like the white arrow in Illustrator. It allows you to grab vectors across multiple shapes and do things to them.
Oh, you just shift. You shift and command click. Command click and shift, and then I'm selecting things and I'm moving them.
Okay, but hold on. So do that, but do only the bottom point of each of those shapes.
The bottom point of each of these round shapes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's where you break Figma. You just broke it right here.
Well, that's right, and this is what I do probably
right.
1,000 times a day.
Right, you're distorting shapes in reality all day. The problem here is Michael.
So I can show you, Michael, like I can show you pretty clearly if you want.
No, I think I know what you're talking about. You're trying to edit like the vertices in different shapes at the same time.
Well, it's that, and it's and also it's the ability to select them with like essentially you can select them with a marquee tool, and also just like a drag, so you can.
Yeah, show me what you mean.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like you.
Benjamin, before we even get into this, here's what I'll say.
Oh yeah, we're getting sidetracked. My apologies.
Here's what I'll say: is design the logo and the versions of the logo in Illustrator. That's still your world to design. Like this character, if you were going to draw this character.
I know, man. That's just so much of it.
What's that?
That's just so much of it.
Yeah, this is just the organization presentation part of the pre-brand. You see?
Well,
this is the part where you take the logo in and you're like, okay, I'm going to make like 6 color versions. I'm going to make like,
show him the value of components, because all you did was.
I'm trying to.
Well, I distracted him. It was my fault.
No, it's all good. So here's the value of the component. So you can see I'm color changing stuff. But if I want to be like, oh, let's kill the Google Play logo, I can do it in one spot, and then it'll like reflect that change everywhere. So like, I want to make this like button really big, and this one too. So this is what Sketch had. You never went on Sketch. Like everyone's watching this and like, how the hell do you not know about components? But you like never used Sketch. Like you refuse to use Sketch for like.
Well, it's okay, because I've got a fair amount of people that are identity designers that are in the same boat as I am, where Sketch was a pain in the ass for the same reason.
I respect that.
So what you're showing me, I think, is that once you have made the frame into a component and then duplicated the component, each component will retain the changes that you make, while also they'll respect the changes while also paying attention to any changes you make to the master.
Correct. Holy shit, dude.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that's cool.
So, like,
it's instance, like yeah, right. So the read-write permissions are pretty like on point.
You know what's kind of cool though? Like I want to just bring attention to something. You're big on tonal outlines, and you don't like using. I'm just wondering, like the black outline versus like this purple outline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're kind of. So let's say you weren't sure about that. We wanted to like do a version with one outline style. We wanted to duplicate and do another one. I think what we have to do is have to duplicate the master first. Feldstein?
Wait.
Yeah.
How do I make a new component out of a component? I guess I just do this. I go detach instance, and then I go make a new component.
I think the thing that you're trying to do is called variants, and I'm going to be honest, I don't actually know how it works. I feel bad.
No, we're good.
Well, so what happens now if you change tile 1? Is tile 2 going to change and then split out over?
We separated these two.
All right.
And if we can get crazy and say like, oh, the logo's a tile inside this tile, so when I change the logo somewhere else, it changes everywhere. But we're trying to We're trying to live simple lives here, you know.
So Josh, so one of the things that's going to happen here is I'm watching you do all this stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, I get it, this is great, and then I'm going to try and do it myself, and it's going to be like I don't, it's like, oh fuck. So, but really, I think if you shorten, in my mind, what you just did, I think if you had taken one of my early sketches and then I can't see your tools, so I think there's the component button like up in the top where it's like I switch what this group or whatever I have selected into a component, and then if I had done that and then duplicated it 4 times and then just changed the colors on those, then any changes I made to the master would have been right. Did I lose you, or did someone just join or something?
No, I think Carlucci just joined.
What's up? Anyway, did I get that right? Like that, it's actually fairly simple. Yes. And yeah, cool.
I mean, dude,
why don't you just do it?
Yeah, I think the thing with this is just like
do it right.
And they do a master template that you'll use for all of your presentations. So like like the deliverable that you present is a standardized like thing, and it's all coming from here, you know.
Okay, so now hold on, to level this up in terms of complexity, how would you then approach logo color variance on this? Would you? I guess it's not. It's just one logo per background, so it's not that big of a deal because you would just go into each frame, I guess. No, I'm sorry. So what is each instance of a component called? Like what is this guy called?
I don't know, dude. It's just it's like it's an instance of your component.
So
I can change the instance. So like command click inside the color of the puzzle piece.
Okay, but hold on. So here's a better way of putting this question.
Let me just destroy Anthony Carlucci. Give me 1 second here. How do I do that?
I'm going to eat some cereal in your ear.
Nice. Michael, while you're eating cereal, let me show, and Josh is distracted, I'll show you what I mean about the vector thing. Is that cool? Did you mute yourself?
Yes, that is cool. And Ant just set me up. That was not me eating those chips.
Yeah, I'm just having fun with Josh. I like chewing in his ear.
Wait, is someone else in here? I'm confused. Is Ant in here?
Hi, my name is Anthony Carlucci. I am a graphical designer working in Figma.
That's cool. Hey, dude. Are you in the Figma file too?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in there, but I'll catch up.
Well, I'm just asking Josh to teach me how to build this intelligently and try and soak up some of his systems thinking superpowers. Okay, so Michael, if you're looking, going a little extra here, but okay, so up in the, I keep my tools up on the top right. I think that's kind of weird actually for most people. But there's the primary, which is the black, which is like the letter V, which is, this is like just like you pick it all the time. You just like click stuff. I think it's fairly similar to what both Sketch and Figma have. And then like the equivalent would be if I held down Command and then I clicked with the primary tool, and then I could just like, it started to select things within the group in more and more detail. So, but the secondary selection tool is the white one, and
nice.
I can do things like select this set and also maybe like this up here, and
hold
then
up.
Drag them all. What's up?
You can also, in Figma, you just sort of double click into the shape and you get the direct selection ability.
Yeah, but he's doing it in multiple shapes at once.
Oh, sorry, boss.
Right. So I figured out that if you like hold down Command and then you click like 100 times, you'll get down to a single point in Figma. What I can't figure out is how to do that across multiple points. Whereas in Illustrator, it's like,
I'm not sure.
So in Illustrator, it's like very natural to be able to do that. And,
well, Benjamin, get into Figma and start clicking around.
Okay.
Try to make that square thing in Figma. Let's just see what happens.
So do you see my cursor right now?
Why?
You're done, right?
Why would you do this? Do I see your cursor? Yeah, sure.
So I think if you just double click in.
Let's listen to how many clicks it takes you to get.
A lot of clicks.
Why can't I see? Do you have anchors on your screen?
Yes.
I can't see them.
True.
I need water is what I need. I got like Cottonmouth.
Is that why you're lagging so much? Because you're dehydrated?
My network is dehydrated for sure. Okay, so but hold on, Josh. Can you do that to two cheeks at the same time?
Let's see. Shit, I don't think so. But I think if you do most of your logo drawing in Illustrator and just bring it over, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose.
Well,
Figma's more layout, Benjamin. It's more layout. It's less like it's like it doesn't function like Illustrator. Just
Well, like Michael, I can show you like a pretty practical application of this, maybe, if that sounds cool.
No, I totally get it. It's actually a really useful illustration technique.
Fine, I won't show you. That's cool.
Yeah.
It would have been boring anyway.
I love seeing useful stuff. Show me.
But totally, like you're used to like sort of like razoring in individual points across a lot of different groups, and Figma is shit at that.
Well,
I mean, it's working right now.
For instance, I mean, the thing is, I sound a little hesitant because I want to show a client thing that we didn't do any live stuff for them. I don't think they would care, but also I don't want to assume. I wonder if I can grab it without anyone. Well, now that I've said it, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna try and grab something real quick, and then you'll see what I mean. What's a cool one here? All right, will this work? Right. Okay, cool. So in this case, for instance, wait, let me grab one more thing. So we were trying to draw.
I can't tell it's lagged. It's so bizarre because I'm watching the Twitch feed on my phone and the volume's off and it's tripping me out.
Yeah, I'm slowly losing my mind.
Okay. Good.
Hold on. How are you noticing the lag? What are the two things that you're watching that are expressing the lag?
Wait, hold up. We're on Twitch.
Man, I'm watching open logos that we're not even talking about, and I don't know what dimension that's in. Like, you just pulled up some random logo from some unrelated project.
I know it
you're
is.
in wireframe mode. But you're talking like, oh, here you go, you're bringing this in.
Yes, bro.
I gotcha.
Okay, so if you look at this in outline, you'll see basically like 3 evolutions of this thing. So this is a screenshot from Illustrator because it wouldn't paste over. Or I was trying to do something in Illustrator. Let's just say this is from over there. Oh, I think it was difficult to do any kind of like you can see these have like nested. What this is
Oh, yeah.
I think you guys saw this in Signal, so I feel like I'm repeating myself. This is
You
nested.
built this out of squares, Benjamin.
What's up?
You built this out of squares on a grid. You can see them in Figma if you Command Y.
Yeah, I know, dude. Right.
Okay, don't worry about that.
I just wanted to show you what this was, which is it's 2 pairs of sets. So it's like the mathematical set icon, like 2 parentheses, and then they're together.
Yes.
So that's why there's the 2 pairings, and then we redrew it in Figma, which is like the vector up here, and then now we've got the pixel version because we were starting to work on a favicon for like the because this is a crypto thing, so there's a ticker and there's a ticker version that they need. So this is 16 by 16 in theory, and for instance, I can't go in very well and stretch this thing in various ways. Like if you zoom out, the ratios the ratios are good, but I just keep wanting to maybe make the square in the middle, for instance, smaller, and I need to be able to grab points across various X and Y parameters in order to do that. And it just doesn't, you just can't, as far as I can tell, I have to move this like pixel by pixel in Figma, which is just maddening.
How would we draw this?
Yo, Ben, just drag a rectangle.
Well, that's exactly what I was to say.
Like,
that's what I'm drawing right now.
No, I know. I can just drag a rectangle. Like, that's what this is up here. This is a Figma stroke turned into... Like, I think this is Figma file. Or if it's not, there are versions that exist that were built in Figma. It's just more... I'm just using this more as like an illustration of if you're trying to...
The limitations.
Okay, so here's a question for you then. if I'm interested in pixel perfection,
Yes.
so I didn't build this. I wouldn't necessarily have started with pixels, like squares, in a very literal sense. This may have just been like a really useful exploration of what's going to happen when it really does get down to 1 by 1. I'm not quite sure. But that said, if I wanted to do something that was pixel perfect in Figma, what would be the best way for me to approach it? Is there a really stupid, easier way for me to be thinking about this, or?
You want to get to like a pixel grid. You want to get to the pixel grid.
Zoom in really far.
Yeah, you get there.
Well, okay, so
there are
so if I wanted to do like a so
you zoom into 7,000%.
Hold up. There are constraints. You can set like grid column constraints like you would in a book layout in Figma. And you can use those to do pixel perfection at larger scales. I forget where that feature is. Michael, you must know that, dude.
I've never used this product before.
Oh, where's the music? Right. My bad.
No, so yeah, you can set up like serious grids.
Hold up. I'll look it up real quick.
Oh my god, this is funny. Man, this logo is very good though.
I'm surprised they were iffy or whatever about it.
You know who we're gonna sell this logo to is Central Bank. Perfect evolution.
I mean, and it goes well with their name. Oh, what's going on over here? Who's doing? This is cool. So what I was hoping to do with the color is to highlight the fact that it's 2 pairs. So like left and right go with each other, and top and bottom don't actually really make any sense mathematically, but you know, whatever. Well, that's cool. How are you doing that? Who should I be following here? Is this Anthony?
No, I'm just in the color picker.
Wait, but I see. It looks like you're going.
I'm adjusting color.
Oh, you're probably just using like the color rainbow or something, huh?
Yeah.
What is this music? Created by Spotify. Yeah, maybe not. No. Should I play it safe? Just do that. No. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. Okay. So Cap, did you just redraw this and I missed it?
No, I just it's already in a vector.
But wait, did you use the existing vector or did you redraw it?
No, I didn't redraw it. It's good. I think it's good as it.
Well, okay, so if you were gonna, if you now needed to, if someone's like, hey man, we're gonna get this on CoinGecko, we need the 16 by 16. What would you do?
What I would do is this. I would group these guys.
I should get you the real colors because they have nice colors already.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, you were talking.
I think it's 600. Check it out. So if I just hit A, if I select this and hit A, I can.
Did you squish it? Did it get messed up?
No, but what the hell? Frame selection. Why not? So just right click and frame selection, make the background white. So now we have this thing with like no border around it, but it's like pixel perfect-ish. In that it's like it is your thing. But you could, but like I scaled it down. So if you brought
wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. Let me cut. I do need to understand something. How did you just get your frame to the exact size of the icon?
I made the icon a frame.
And you did that how?
You can right click
and just go.
Right click and fit frame.
Okay, I'm gonna. How do I get out of the view, actually?
I'll try to explain it, because then we can hear what's going on, you know?
Wait, say it again?
Just messing. Okay, so here, take your icon. Well, this
is already a thing.
Yeah, so use this one right here. Or whatever. Grab whatever one you want. Perfect. Just right-click on that.
Where the hell is make a frame? Use as mask.
Frame selection.
Frame selection. Why does all this still looks all of this looks stretched to me too? I feel like something got screwed up.
Oh, something might have gotten screwed up. These are the normal ones. Oh, okay. I think I
Anthony, are you redrawing it?
might have stretched something. Well, I just scaled it. I didn't stretch it.
I duplicated it. I didn't redraw it. I was going to try in a minute.
You know, it's really not that hard to redraw because all you have to do is it's just one shape.
Here we go.
It's just a shape that you repeat whatever 8 times, and then it gets trickier when you go into cut it into giving it the thing is we don't have to do the braided effect if we don't want to. It doesn't necessarily need it, although it is pretty nice. Okay, so I just made a frame, so that's cool. I'm gonna while you're doing your thing. Oh no, I was watching you. You're going to show me how you would do a 16 by 16 pixel thing.
Right. So after see how you've made your thing right here?
Mm-hmm.
If you command click just the frame, the fill is turned off. You can see that the visibility of the fill is off. You can turn that on and it makes the background white, and then you can change the background color as well. So the frame is like a rectangle that you can apply properties to, and it's also like the bounds of the object.
Wait, how did you say click on the word itself or click somewhere else?
No, so yeah, you can command click on the word itself. You can command click just on the white background. You can, if I select the whole thing.
But you're talking about changing the color over on the right? Like you're not saying I should be seeing some sort of contextual menu or something pop up.
No. Everything you're seeing is normal. If you just single click frame 25 or whatever, or frame 24, it shows you all the colors that are a part of that frame, and so you can change an individual color in the panel on the right, and it'll change all instances of that color, all objects in the frame with that color. Does that make sense?
Yeah. How were you getting the transparent frame background? Where's that setting?
Say it again.
Where is the transparent background setting for the frame? Is that just an opacity on the color?
Check it out. Click the frame, just click it, single click. You see how in the selection colors there's FFF?
Mm-hmm.
That's your background color. So if you want to you can command click the frame and then hit the eyeball to turn the color off, and then it's transparent. That's what you did. There you go.
No, I did. I set the opacity to 0. I didn't do an eyeball.
Yeah, just turn the visibility off.
I actually. Oh, you're talking about over on the left, the visibility.
Yeah, on the right.
You also could you hit the minus sign and it'll get rid of the fill. The fill is like an object, almost as though like the artboard is just another object.
Oh, I see. Oh, I was looking in the wrong place completely. I was looking down in selection colors. I didn't even notice that fill had its own category on the right.
Well, no, selection colors.
Catching up with you guys. I'm catching up. I've noticed things now.
Well, hold on, Josh. I'm doing it a different way. I'm just saying if you look up a little further, fill is a property, and you could add or subtract fills.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, I like the little sleepy eye icon. That's cute.
But Anthony, you have to command select the object to turn that fill on or off.
All right.
If it's in a frame, if I click the whole frame, I'm selecting the whole frame.
So.
Or you just single click the name of the frame. It's cool because you're doing it a different way. I've never done it with the command.
Sorry.
When I hold down command and I click on the background of the frame, nothing happens.
You lost Feldstein. Oh no, he's still here.
I'm here. Yeah, you got to click on the name of the frame for top level frames.
Uh-oh.
I was actually looking at that today because it is kind of weird.
If I click... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
No, I would rather hear what you were saying. Might be...
The factor of like frames kind of being artboards and kind of being just like organizational tools and like groups. So it makes it like if you could just... Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to get into it.
When I click, okay, so guys, I apologize. When I click frame 25, my right-hand column change, like the design properties change. When I command click on frame 25, as far as I can tell, nothing is any different. I still get the same properties over on the right-hand side. So what I feel like I'm missing some kind of shortcut that Josh is talking about.
I don't know what Josh is talking about.
Are you talking about control click maybe, or option, or Control.
I'm just saying Command click is like direct selection. And if you want to change, the background of this thing, Command click the frame, or you can just click the frame and hit the eyeball of the minus sign. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do things, but I'm going to see if I can redraw this, FYI. And I'm just guessing. I'm looking at your thing. 60s close, 80s a little too far.
I'm curious to see. I'm very interested to see how you're going to approach it.
So now the problem is I'm using an inside stroke, and if I start cutting this shape, it's not going to know how to be inside or outside. So let's make it centered.
I didn't know you could do inside strokes. Where is that at?
It's
it's center, right, inside, outside. That's cool.
Yeah.
If you cut it, is it like Illustrator where if you cut it, it stops letting you do that?
Yes, I think so.
Boo.
So this is probably 60. It's probably 54. Yeah, that looks okay. And then I think we can just put another one on top. And then we hit opacity on this, probably to like 70, so we can see where the gaps are. 60. And then we also have to do a version of this. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think I got this. So let's see if I can cut. The one thing that Illustrator has that's super dope is fucking smart guides. Guides are...
You said Illustrator has that? Figma doesn't have smart guides?
Figma's entirely smart guides. Like everything's a smart guide. But wait a second. Okay, so I gotta cut this. So here's how I'm gonna cut this.
How did you?
Peep. I'm gonna take this. I gotta do. What am I trying to do? I just need this. So can I cut this shit? Is there Pathfinder? Here we go. Some top, subtract.
Oh, I should. I'm gonna get music going again. I'm gonna do stuff with no lyrics. I think that was the problem with the. Okay, computer.
The other problem is that it automatically outlines the stuff from the second you want to subtract it or do something like this. So exclude. This will work for me. This is so annoying.
Where are the masking, or like, what do you even call this? I forget.
It's so strange. Is it like the strokes are still live, but the whole thing is outlined? So we gotta just draw this. We're like...
Michael, I think you should... Well, what are you drawing?
Yeah. Do you want to drive this one, Michael? I haven't gone to this level yet. I'm not here yet.
I'm not paying attention. What are you doing?
I want to know what Michael's drawing.
We're trying to draw this.
Josh, can I show you how I drew it? Just because you're going to laugh a little bit?
Yeah.
And then I think once you know this, it'll be a good shortcut and you can just skip ahead a bunch.
Okay.
Alright, so I will do it. I think I can even do it. Alright. Oops. How do I...
Oh, whoa. Okay, I think I might have figured something out here. You know those shapes that everybody used in like the early 2010s? It was like a rectangle, but you only round the opposite corners.
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. You have to start over. What are we talking about? It's a shape in the early 2010s that had rounded corners and...
Yes. I think we can build it with that shape. Yeah. We totally can.
Did you see how I built this? Were you watching me?
Oh, whoa. That's what you did. Oh, there you go, dude.
And then you just... I have a hard time dragging the rounded corners. It's weird.
I think you can manually input the radius. Oh, dude.
See, that sucks though. See, I want to watch you build this same thing better because like the technique is right, but
Yeah, go over to the right and look what Feldstein's doing. Sorry, go over to the left and look what Feldstein's doing. Look at this guy.
oh, that's cool. This is sort of the equivalent of doing a single point drag though.
Dude, it's nuts, dude.
Wait a minute. That's awesome. So you duplicated that frame on the right and then rotated it symmetrically, and then now what? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I created a component for frame 31, and then rotated it, 12 times in this frame,
Right.
and then whatever I'm doing here, anything you put in here is going to be stacked.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna do this with the logo that we're building, just as like a form of practice.
Ooh, good idea. Oh, that's a great idea.
I don't know how to get these to. How do I make sure these? Is there a good way for me to make sure these are the same width? I mean, I'll just. What's up?
The top and bottom, you mean?
Yeah, like right here. I mean, I'll just eyeball it, kind of.
Yeah, I was typing that in individual nodes.
Okay, so now I'm gonna right click. I'm going to do frame selection. This isn't quite tall enough. What if I just do that? What happens? Yeah, nothing. That's what happens. If I'm weird. When you drag a frame, it goes. What is the dashed line? Does that mean frame? When I have it in outline mode and I see a dashed line, what does that mean?
Are you in layout mode right now?
Oh, are you jumping ahead?
No, I'm just like, were you playing around with swastikas and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna turn this into a particular.
Dude, that's rude. No, man, I told you where it came from. It's a fucking. It's like I have part of my questionnaire. Like my worksheet is like, what are the symbols that
Oh, these are the wrong way.
that are like part of your market, you know? And it was part of the conversation, and like set symbol. You know what it was?
Yeah.
Is it was we were talking about two Sigma.
Yeah.
And their logo, because they have a mathematical symbol, and they do it really nicely. Like they don't really overstate it. And they were like, "Oh yeah, if we could do this," is part of why I was surprised that they weren't really into where we landed.
I see.
They were like, "Oh yeah, if we could do like a embedded thing." And their name has a mathematical equivalent, but it turns out to be fairly it's just too basic. It just doesn't quite work as its own thing. And so these parentheses were just adjacent. Like it's very close to what they're doing. And then if you just duplicate them, you get this shape. So I resent.
The logo.
How
I see what
rude.
you're saying. I feel you. I got you, man.
Yeah.
But
I fucked up the.
yeah, so this needs to be like way.
How do I
here.
unframe something?
Just ungroup it, I think. Or like just ungroup it.
No, it's still. Oh, the frames are still there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So. Okay, so now it's a frame. Wait, I just need this to be a frame. I don't need it to be a component.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it a component anyway, just to try and double up on what I'm learning here.
Yeah. That works. I'm trying to.
So Shift H will duplicate on the horizontal. What are the other ones that are like? Shift V will flip vertical. Is there an equivalent for rotation?
hold up 1 second.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
I wonder what's happening. I gotta ask about that. It doesn't seem like I can, oh, maybe I can. I was gonna say it doesn't seem, yeah, I can't resize. Can I not resize like an instance of a component? Does it have to say the same? This is weird. It's just behaving oddly if I try and do anything to it.
You have to switch over to the scale tool. It's K for scale and V for move. Otherwise, it tries to auto layout.
If I hit K, oh, there it goes. K is what's up here on the top left. What, Anthony? What is scale to Figma? Like, apparently it's fairly important.
It would be the corner handles in Illustrator, but the select tool and like select and move and scale are 2 different tools. So when you change the box shape and size when you're using the move tool, it kind of dynamically lays out the interior. Basically, it's a web design tool, so you're able to scale like your divs and it'll reflow the copy and all that shit. But when you want it to act like Illustrator, switch to scale. That make any sense?
No, I'm sorry. I was kind of distracted because I just got to a key moment too.
Makes sense to me, Anthony.
No, I'm sure it did make sense.
Josh
I'm sorry.
understands.
No, I that came across rude because I was rude.
No,
but also because I'm sure it did make sense. I just spaced out
I was
because
eating
I was
cereal and didn't know you were even on Twitch, so don't sweat it.
Well, what did Josh call? Did Josh just call you?
No, I pasted it in the pizza for everybody.
You pasted it in the chat.
How come when I hold down rounded corners and then I try and drag it right and left, it just doesn't really do much?
Drag it to the right.
Oh, you know what I'm trying to do?
I am.
Oh, because you're.
Oh, there it goes.
What is that paper then?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so I think I'm figuring out a way to just build your logo. Okay, so everything in. Just gonna take all this stuff off.
No.
Here, Benjamin, check this out.
Hold up. All right, what's up?
Check this out.
Where am I? Let me just. Okay, cool. Oh, that's cool.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the what's called the Pathfinder.
How come yours is? Did you just tweak the weights and the curve a bunch until this got really nice, or what happened here?
Yes. Yeah, just match your. So let's group this and see what happens if I hit it with those black squares. Is that no? It's not. So it's also knocking out. Okay, so here's I think how I have to do this. Let me
Excuse me. I have to go get water. I'm gonna be really fast.
Okay, so exclude selections. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put these things back in. Alright.
Yo, Cap, it's because your lines are overlapping. Just deselect the top ones.
Oh, you know what? Good call. Why did it, Oh, I know why. Fudge. These are 2 separate lines, dude. So how do I merge them? Let's do this. Union. Oh, dude. We union everything.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Knockout.
Yeah, and then. We do
Yeah,
that.
and duplicate those chips for the top edge.
So that worked out. What's up, dude?
Duplicate those chips for that top edge, so you have that top gap the same width. Here, like
You know what?
for this chip.
Yeah, I thought I did do that. I don't know. You know what? I didn't do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Boom. Okay.
What are the little black squares called? The chips?
That's what I'm calling them. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
no,
hungry.
sorry.
Why do we have those? What are those the spacers, or do they just look cool, or what's going on with those?
Pathfinder, gonna chop them out.
Oh,
Anthony just suggested making all the cuts the same size. Which
it seems like you're freehanding this. Are you guys gonna align them along like a good?
yeah, you see how Anthony's stretching them out? That's just he's doing that so that we don't miss. There's no
Right.
overhang. Smart.
And then
then
using like the mapping to make sure that it aligns to the edges.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again.
Using snapping, like it sort of snaps to point, and you
Is that
can
something
use
I
that to
turn
make
on?
sure it aligns nice and tight.
Is that like a function, or is that a setting that's?
I don't
That
think it's.
toggling.
You might be able to adjust the sensitivity, but it's default. Like Figma just has snapping for all
Oh.
sorts of stuff.
But Benjamin, I want to show you something sick. What we're realizing here is we can take some of these overlapping transparent shapes. There's 4 of them that make up one of the quarters. We, in Pathfinder, make a union selection, and then we knock out these little black squares. So like, I just select all of them, and I go to exclude selection. And
This one's you got some fuckery going on yet. That's part of it. Like your
What's
points, your points aren't quite aligned everywhere.
well, no, that's not why. It's some of this shit is maybe not merged or something like that, dude.
What is paste? What is paste in place, by the way? And
Wait a second.
and where is
Paste in
path?
place drops it where it originated. So if you copy from one artboard and then you select the next artboard, paste in place will put it in the same spot.
No, I'm sorry. My question was like, how do I do it? It doesn't seem to always. Maybe it's just by default in Figma that is how it does
Anthony,
it.
I think I figured out a
It
way.
only
Where's Pathfinder?
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Look, you can just like resize. Like we keep the black things there as like a spacer, and then we just resize these, and then just get rid of them. And look at that. I'm gonna do this guy too. Here, check this out.
I just found the hamburger menu, so that's pretty cool. What is the Pathfinder equivalent in this? What's it called? The combine function?
object menu, and then it's Boolean groups.
To cut stuff around away from each other?
Yeah, for the Pathfinder function, it should be its own palette, but it's just tucked away in object.
It's also just in the top bar, in the middle of the top bar on the right.
Oh, right. I thought I had seen it somewhere. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Wait, hold up. Where do
Union.
you say that is, Michael?
On the
Yeah, right.
no, please, sorry.
If you select multiple shapes, the top bar where it usually says the file's name turns into you can do all the Boolean stuff.
Right next to where the component icon, two icons over.
Yo, I've been staring at this for like 8 hours a day, and I have never noticed that.
Who knows what?
The Pathfinder appears on the top. Sorry,
The 3 icons in the middle along the top. Josh,
I gotta jump. I'm waking up the kids.
Oh well, thanks for the help, dude. Josh, one thing about the way you built this is that. Are you gonna cut it back up if we wanted to do different colors for the strokes?
No, we don't need to. So that's the best part.
What?
I think. Let's double check. Everything here is outlined and grouped or whatever. So we're gonna look at your reference. So this would be a different color from that. So let's do.
Whoa! I didn't. So your paths can act as fills.
Yeah, how wild is that? So I'll go back to the original colors. There we go. I'm like cutting these out and like putting them directly back in place. Look at this.
Man, that's cool. Well, wait, you had to change it back into a stroke to change the color, maybe?
No, I didn't. I just had to cut it and paste it back in place.
But when I do outline mode, those are now different than they were.
What up? What's your outline mode?
When you cut them and then paste them back in, they switch from being a fill to a stroke, it seems like.
Right. Yes. But even the fills are strokes. Like if you hover over something that's filled, you command click it, it's still a stroke. You can still adjust it. Adjust the radius, and whatever else.
So there's no effective difference between the two? At least in a case like this?
I mean, like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. It doesn't seem like it.
That's wild.
What is this?
It doesn't look as cool, and it doesn't... This is, it was so satisfying when all the shapes were merged, but so it goes. How cool. And then I think I actually wound up building the component thing that I talked about doing.
Oh, nice.
Although I lost it.
Your cursor.
What's up? What's up? Oh, Anthony's still in here. Why does my ear itch? What's going on? What happened to my frame arrangement? How strange. Is this it? Alright, well, it seems like we're slowing down.
Well, dude, we figured out how to rebuild your logo in Figma. We figured out how to rebuild your logo in Figma.
No, it's sick. You kidding?
I think just like start building out this stuff. Then you'll kind of get used to it.
Wait, what do you... Oh, look at Anthony. That's cool.
Yes, I mean, this isn't the way I would draw it if I was doing this properly. I would still draw it in Illustrator, Benjamin. And I would bring it in.
Ooh, that's gonna be so pretty though. Check that out. All he has to do is...
What?
Hold on, I gotta copy this. I think I'm fucking with him. My bad, dude.
No, it's sick.
Oh, here we go. Here was the one I was building. Josh, what is it? What did I do wrong here? I think it's just like my proportions, and I didn't figure out my a good stroke width. Oh man, I really just like selecting things in Figma, man. I gotta say, it's a little bit brutal.
So look, I don't know, man. Do you?
That's cool.
Oh, whoa, bro.
What? That's
sick.
cool. Oh, that's cool. Check that out.
Chelsea invented that. He discovered that.
Who did?
Your boy. Misha.
I still don't know what you just said.
No, I said Michael was playing that earlier today. It's super sick. I'm taking like one segment and just rotating it. Or
Oh yeah, sure.
You get a kaleidoscope and you kind of mess with it.
Well, this
Anthony,
is
I like this shading, man.
You like what?
The shading that Anthony did.
Yeah.
With the
Well, he stopped working on it. Yeah, are you about to do what I was about to do? Yeah, there, go for it. I definitely want to see that.
Maybe just running the same size.
Michael, can I still hear you?
Yeah, I'm clear.
I'm curious, how would you select the 2 points? Like, if you look at my screen, would you be doing the same thing in terms of like holding down command and then just like clicking 3 times near the corner of the point that you want to try and select?
Basically, when you have a shape selected, if you double click it, then you go into like vertex mode, and then you can move the individual points around.
Is that indicated by if a done button shows up at the top of my screen all of a sudden?
Yeah, but I usually just notice it because you can actually see all the anchors.
Okay, so I'm clicking off completely. It's a frame, so I'm gonna double click, and now it's still a frame. I have a stroke. I'm gonna double click again, and now I can see stuff, and I don't have to do anything. I can just select. Okay, cool. So that was cool.
Double click. Yeah, okay.
So I think I had to double click twice because it was a frame.
Yeah, so basically what happened was first you selected the frame, then you double clicked to select the child, and then you double clicked the child to like enter edit mode.
Right. Yeah, that actually made a lot of sense once you spelled it out. And then once I'm in there, I didn't have to do anything. I wasn't like command clicking or anything.
Right. Once you're in the mode.
So I'm gonna like. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's cool as hell. I don't think I can do anything like this in Illustrator as far as I know. If anyone can confirm or deny that in the chat, I would be super curious. Hold on, there are a few chats. I gotta read this. This is a simple line exercise, y'all. Yeah, thanks, bloop, bloop, bloop. That was encouraging. If you ever need to edit the stroke thickness or the roundness of the corner, doing it this way is gonna hurt later. What do you mean it's gonna hurt later? This is the way, if we want to change the thickness or anything, we're changing the component. That's funny. If you make the components, you only have to do one corner.
Michael.
Nah, you did it right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, so I was curious too, bloop, bloop, bloop. Like, the way that Josh was doing it seemed componentless to some degree, but also it kind of came around as pretty... Oh, look at this.
But, Anthony, why can't they change these colors?
Dude, Anthony, this is sick. I'm sorry, Josh.
It's so strange. Because it fell... Oh, wait a second. No, that's not why. It's so weird, dude.
What? Oof.
We're trying to like change something.
I'm such a dick. I just like take over on. Wait, what happened to the bottom right? I didn't do that, did I? Hold on, I'm undoing. Okay. I want to. Is this an existing mark? I'm gonna look this up. I don't think the contrast is high enough to get a good reading, but. So what Anthony did is he connected the ends of the 2 sets. Why is it? Did I lose you guys or something?
No, we're still here, Benjamin.
Oh, I missed you.
Yeah, sorry, I had to mute for a minute.
We're all just...
Is everyone like, you guys could totally fuck with me if everyone in the signal's like, okay, everyone stop talking. What is this gold? I don't understand what's going on with the gold. Is that when someone has it selected or something?
Yeah, so that's my color, I guess. So everyone's got a different selection color, so I just deselected it.
Huh. That seems...
Wow, that is a lag. Damn.
That is what?
No, I'm trying to watch the stream so I can...
I know, like, don't do that. It's like... Oh. It's like a minute behind or something. It's so weird. Dude, it's super bizarre. What I can't figure out is, in Carlucci's Luce here, in this version, I want to do the color change on the alternating links, but when I select the links, I can't change their color.
No, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to change. Okay, so change a color of one of the links in the red logo.
Mhm.
Change the color of one of the links. Yeah.
I don't understand what you can't do.
Oh snap!
No,
Michael-
Michael.
Michael-
A singular link. One bend. Just one bend.
Okay.
In this version. Yes. Yes.
If you ungroup them, then you can.
You might need to file a bug for this in the morning.
No, relax. You just. Oh shit!
Yeah, dude.
What's going on here?
Michael, come on, man.
Anthony, you really screwed me here.
Jeez.
Did Anthony build the
Wait, what the hell am I
Breakable
even
shape?
looking at? What? Anthony, is this cursed?
Oh, you know what? It's something. I think it's something to do with his.
Sure is pretty.
Oh no, but we didn't make a master. There's no master symbol for this logo.
I like how Anthony's like squaring the circle over and over again within this structure. This is some strong. This looks like a stained glass window.
Michael, every time I look down at the stream, I just see Ben smiling. It's not smiling right now, and I'm like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's weird because I don't hear him laughing right now. So there's like a delay, and I don't know. It's just a trip.
I feel like you are abusing me because I'm the only one actually showing my face on this thing.
No, but you know what I would say though, Ben? That I think this spatial layout shit like Figma is good for a Twitch stream.
Yeah, this is super cool.
Like having characters inside, and you're like jumping around to different characters.
You should become your own Twitch streamer so that people could jump between channels and see it from your shit.
Dude, I mean, first of all, it's called a podcast, and second of all, I like being the guest on your podcast.
Yeah, I could record this, huh? This would be so shitty to listen to. Like this would have to have, like this one specifically would have to have a visual reference.
Yeah, definitely.
Josh, use that component one to get the one right. See if you can.
Oh, here, yeah, dude. Okay.
See if you can get it to match
All right.
yours as closely as you can.
Got it.
Curious to see. Wait, what did you? Oh, you just made a background color.
That's kind of sick.
You're overlapping them two ways. What? Dude. You should, Ben.
Well, they're just misaligned and overlapping, and you can't see it anymore. You set a background color. That's why it's all weird now.
No, I understand that, but what I don't understand is how do I friggin' get these to be normal? Oh, it's the background color. Yeah, okay, but still, yeah, you know what? Okay, my bad. But what was the problem? The problem was tighter. I know what the problem is. I'm gonna relay them out. Sorry.
Try going to the master component to change one link. I am in search of followers, primes, and views.
BigFellas.com, buddy.
I wonder what's primes? In search of followers, primes, and views? What's primes?
If you have to ask, man.
Might be.
Yeah, it's just you wanna just get a little boost, man. This is so strange. Because I'm not even seeing. This is like the wrong way. Dude, you know what happened? I did the same thing the first time. I got to. It's so weird right now, man. Something is so strange.
Where did that go? I'm trying to get.
I take this. I gotta reference this. Oh, what I'm saying, Benjamin. This is correct. You want to tweak the radius a bit more. It's from 140, and then I'm gonna just rotate this so it's the same shape.
You gotta rotate the thing inside the frame, don't just rotate the whole frame.
Oh, you think I should rotate the thing inside? Well, no, like it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna pull this. And you know.
I'm gonna go back to you. Sorry.
Okay. I think we've almost got it.
What was wrong with it before?
Well, I can't quite figure it out, but
Is it because you're trying to do the cutout?
I wasn't even doing the cutout. I just think I wasn't layering it properly. Like right now, this part right here, I was like, it's confusing. There we go. So now, okay, that's what boom. We take this guy, rotate him, and then I think.
Is that violet and black one yours? Is that your build?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That was like that's like just building strokes. The weird thing is it's not like connecting. I think it's because this needs to be. Yeah, that's probably no. These are a square.
The reason it's not lining up correctly is because of the same thing where like the stroke doesn't go. It's like the stroke was in the middle, and so the stroke is extending past the end of the point. So the stroke doesn't extend past the end of a point, it extends past the width of a point, or the width of a line. I said that horribly, but it's just like a stroke width thing, if that's what you're trying to solve for, and it sucks. You have to.
Stroke width thing?
Whatever.
That doesn't make sense. No, yeah, it's not. It's. I think I just. Yeah, no, it's just.
Is there a way to make the stroke extend past the end of the point? You know what I mean? Like to make it like a fat tip versus a cut tip, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, try doing the. There's caps you can do. So if you go into your stroke thing, the properties panel.
Cap.
So where you would change where the line is, center, inside, or outside. The little 3 dots.
Yeah, no, I got it. I found it.
It's on the stream. You must have found it 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, sorry, dude. Josh, sorry to fuck with you, but that extent.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I was trying to solve for.
Yes. These things, each one is in a square, or they just need to align like they're two squares. Like I'll show you again. If I ungroup these, like this goes this way. You just have to like left align and bottom align.
Mm-hmm.
Flush, and then you get the nice
nice
edge.
The empty space between this, like, this doesn't match this. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if we
that's
care.
Right.
That's probably cool, right?
We just do. Hey, hold up one second. I think we go like this.
Might be.
And then we just delete. Grab these guys, ungroup them, line them up the same way, baseline left. Oh, they don't want to do that this time.
Did you change? Did you change the stroke cap thing?
Oh no! Yeah, look, Feldstein's coming in here to save me. Like, Feldstein, I'm already there, brother. Coming in to like adjust the frame. It's like Feldstein. Okay, so wait.
he zooms in.
Still water.
You should be able to assign like a little like avatar or GIF to your name. Like Feldstein should have like a little white rabbit.
We're working on that.
You're working on that, nice.
I can show you, man. It's gonna be sweet.
That sounds funny.
The logo you drew makes no sense at all.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, it might be. My bad, friend.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go back to trying to draw some Itsme stuff. So just in case I forget what I've learned.
Michael, if you're doing this and I interrupted you, please do it. I can't figure this out.
I've completely lost track of what's going on, but I gotta go. This is fun.
Hey, wait, I have
Yeah.
Michael, I have a question that you might have an opinion on. Is that okay? Or do you really need to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so for instance, go
No,
to
it's good. What's up?
go up to the top left. This is probably a very simple question. I'm looking at Itsme stuff again. I got these websites. I just made an avatar, and I'm gonna start to apply the same thinking that you guys have taught me, where I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna make it into a component. Right? No, am I making it into a frame or I'm making it into a component. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna duplicate it, and then here's the question. I'm gonna duplicate it 4 times. Would you say? I'm just wondering about a conflict that I feel like I can feel inkling along the edges of my mind here, where what I really have is 5 colors and a template. So it's sort of like there's like the platonic solid, which is like the wallpaper or the wallpaper, and then there's 5 versions of it, each of which is one of the 5 colors. As opposed to what we had previously, which was like there was the 5, there was the 5th, the one that was the symbol was also one of the colors. And so just in terms of like good information hierarchy or something, is there a way for me that you would recommend, like, would I even maybe keep this gray just to make sure that I don't think of it as one of them, or am I even like barking up the right tree, do you think?
There's like there's a bunch of like theme library stuff that I know of where you have like color management. So I think you can like make a palette and then use those colors. I should know more about this, but yeah, I don't know the answer. What you're thinking is right.
What you're saying right now makes sense. You're saying, like, should the version that is editable be gray, which is the component, which is or these ones over here, and then you make these your
Right.
Oh, Anthony's doing it. There it is.
Yeah, so I guess my thought is like there would be like a master class of objects, so like the website would live next to the avatar, and both of them would be gray. Both of those would probably be built out of like a gray logo.
Well, I mean, you can use like a color, so it looks nice while you're doing it.
No, I know. But the nice thing about something like, well, yeah, the gray version can be nice. It can be like neon or whatever. I'm just thinking of like default color as gray. And then did you guys ever show me like the library version of a color? Like if I change the red in one place, it changes it everywhere? And then Michael, I'm sorry, you need to go. That was my question, and you graciously said you were yes, but no. So thank you. Thanks, dude. This was super useful. Thanks a ton, Michael. We should do this again.
All right, good night, guys. I'll see you later.
Peace.
see, dude.
Josh, how do I do color libraries, or like how do you approach libraries?
I think Anthony's setting it up.
Local styles. Where was that? I wonder if she had already. Is yellow the same as our yellow? I wonder. F2CE00. No, this isn't our yellow. I don't think. Cap, is this thing standard Figma screen, or do we just happen to match the 5 colors that they offer you, or did these 5 come from somewhere?
I think Anthony's putting something together. He's setting colors as
Anthony, are you building Anthony, are you building a local styles library? Ant made these. Yup. Okay.
we'll have to see how
I wonder why his yellow wasn't the same then. Maybe I have a few different yellows going on.
direction colors.
What's that? What were you saying?
No, I'm just thinking, like, where do we see these colors now that Anthony's built? Like, I see them like right here. There's like default.
How do I get exit out of comments? When I have nothing selected, and then design over on the top right is highlighted. It's like design, prototype, impact. Underneath design, I see background, and then I see local styles: blue, green, yellow, red, purple, and then like I see new gray, which is cool. Do you see it?
Yeah.
You got that now?
Oh,
you're talking about his color styles thing.
Oh, here's what you do. Check this out, Ben.
That's cool. Check that out.
Yeah, Benjamin, select a color.
Select a color.
Okay. And then where the fill is on the right, click fill, and then you'll see local colors show up.
Yeah. Well, I'm clicking the little square, the four square icon. Look at that. And then I'm gonna go change.
Okay, you're already doing it. Okay, or Anthony's already doing it.
Oh, is this what?
Blue, local color. You're basically changing the fill from a hex to a local color value, and then when the local color value changes, it changes everywhere. I think that's the idea.
Yeah, this is sick.
Yeah,
this is so cool.
That's very
How are you doing it? If he had already done it and then it sounds like you had started to do it. How were you building it?
Well, I was just using the colors that you already had on your Figma document.
No, I know, but how are you turning them into styles?
Oh, how did he do it? Let's actually figure that out. I imagine you.
Look at Anthony's fucking hand here. That's awesome.
Okay, dude.
No, I know. I got the color styles.
Right.
He's flexing on us both.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're just gonna add one. Let's just add I'm gonna add like a royal blue.
Dude.
So you go
this
fill.
Is like a fucking mobbing this.
Add it to your royal.
Oh, God.
There we go. Okay, sick. And so here it is. If I go to like this guy, and I want to go to local colors, and then I want to change this blue. That's the part that I can't figure out. I want to change the local color blue. This local blue.
That's on the. Well, I won't tell you. I mean, it's where I said before. It's like if I have nothing selected, then I see the local styles over on the right, and then I can click into them and change them. I don't know if that's what you're trying to do though.
I'm clicking into it to try to change the color, but it's just showing me royal. It shows me I can't get to the color. Oh, just go edit style. There. Okay, so there's like a circuitous route to get there. Okay, so here we go. How does that work? No, that didn't work. What?
Anthony, how do I turn, like I've got this gradient up on the top left. Can I set that as a color? And if so, did you already show how to? It's just like when I see.
Anthony, clearly you're not busy, so just get on the hangout and talk us through this.
Wait, who turned this into a royal gradient? God damn it. I wanted to do it.
Benjamin,
right, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna do this again. What's up?
Have you figured out how to change a master color and then have that color change in all instances of that color?
Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, I saw how he's doing it, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it myself.
Okay. So we're still figuring it out.
I've created an angular fill. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool, I did it. Yeah, nice. Alright, so let me try it one more time just to make sure I got it. And then when I've got it created, I'm going to... No, that wasn't it. Shoot. Wait, can I hide this, please? Okay.
Benjamin, Jamie's live in the chat.
Jamie's live in the chat. What chat?
The
I don't see any. Hold on, I'll check it out. Red circle gradient. Okay, so I think the thing I keep forgetting is that you have to pull up the. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, cool. Oh, what's up, Jamie? I don't see her in the. I don't see her in the chat though.
Jamie, the stream went off the rails tonight. We lost focus. We got into the weeds.
I learned so much. I think catching up to this point would have taken me a couple months. Cap edit style changes everywhere.
That's really the key piece to this. And then it's also pixel perfect. And then you can freaking export things too, man. It's like you can also save as PDFs. We should maybe wait 10 years before you adopt it. Another 10 years.
Well,
no, you're good.
If I keep getting hired for logos, it could happen.
Ben, I think you're gonna take over the push on preprint. Super bullish.
This is cool.
It's It's very sick.
Well, you're gonna join it, right? You're gonna start doing soft surf.
Well, I'll tell you what was amazing was that you were doing all of this. You were designing interfaces in Illustrator up until today, which is impressive, you know.
This is like, it's like, Grandpa, I think it's really cool that you can still go to Burger King on your own. You don't need a walker or anything.
Oh, that's where it is.
We're all super proud of you, Grandpa.
No, but I'm just saying, like, because watching you work in Illustrator, you're so fluid. You know what I mean? You're so quick. It's like using a new platform for you probably sucks. Because like all the hotkeys are different, all the like little reactions and commands and all that kind of shit feels different. Like Illustrator's like so raw for just getting in weeds with points. I keep calling them points. What did Felstein say they were called?
They're points, aren't they? Why wouldn't they be points?
I don't know. Felstein called them something like, oh, that's what they're called. You know, like there's like a technical term for them. I forget what they are. Jamie can tell us or something. She'll know the answer to this.
Wait, what did I just say?
But yo, Benjamin, so back to UI for a quick second.
Oof. Man, I understand this so much better now.
Imagine having components and stuff when you're laying out UI and then like changing a button and then having it change on every screen at the same time. Whoa, you know?
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it, dude.
It took a little while.
It's time to upgrade.
It just took a little while.
I am genuinely excited to see what it does to my presentation game. And I'm also quite excited to see what it does to my pattern game.
Well, here's what you want, right? This is the desired outcome. You want to be able to churn these out as quickly as possible. That's your goal. And if you can streamline your presentation process, because you have the same thing. Oh, here's your logo in a Twitter bio. Here's your logo on Instagram. Here's your logo in a friggin' email. Here's splash screens. Here's an icon. You just have those ready to go, and then you change you have like a window into the frame of each one, and you just change the asset. So effectively you get to a point where you drop the logo in and a texture in the background and everything.
Yeah.
That's it. You're like, oh, I'm done. Here's your presentation.
Yeah.
You want to get 2 to 3 of these done a day. That's like your dream, man.
Well, I don't know about 2 to 3 of them a day, but even one of them. I mean, the thing about watching this stuff too is I remember watching you work on this stuff, and it's so much fun to watch someone do these patterns fluidly. That to some degree, I think it'll just be like entertaining for the client to watch their socials and deck and website all come to life sort of at the same time.
Right. It's also more, Benjamin, it's a hardier deliverable to give to a client. Giving them a link to a live Figma document. They can come in and ruin it and fuck around and shit, and then like at least you gave it to them, you know?
Yeah, for sure. To some degree, it's like once it's in Figma, it's sort of usable by default in a way where
Yeah.
at some point I wondered to what degree I even have to do like a deliverable document, like a presentation PDF, like I usually do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this would be if you gave like, okay, here's what I would say. If I hired you to do something, I would want it in a Figma.
Josh, your audio sucks a little bit. I don't know if you moved or.
Me?
Yeah, a little bit. It's starting to break up more than it used to. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, it's all good. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, Jamie's upset.
Well, Ben, all I was saying is if like you were designing a logo for me, I would want a Figma deck as a deliverable.
Well, even if I didn't, I know that even if the people that I'm talking to don't know that, I know their designer would want that. So.
Yeah, I mean, but they could still use it.
Dude, this came out so sick. Anthony completely leveled this up. I mean, it doesn't read as quickly anymore as like a set of sets, but I don't think it ever necessarily read that way. And now it's just sort of an embedded meaning.
Benjamin, here's your diagram with the line. By the way, just here, check this out. Here's your set
where are you at? What's up?
To the right where you are.
Oh, might be.
Yeah, we're back to this shit again. It's cool though.
What were you doing?
I mean, I was gonna say maybe you could do this. Touch instance. We make this a new one. Create component. And then we change the color because we're having a problem changing the colors, right? When we cut them. So maybe what we do is we set the colors up front. What are you doing right now?
I never tried to do what you guys were doing, so I never really understood what the problem was. I might just try and keep it that way.
No, you're good. Okay, so here's what I'm attempting to do. I'm going to make one of these using this. One of them needs to be a different color. And all I have to do is get the height to 1, lock it, change it to that height. What can I do?
I still don't know a lot. Oh, you were talking. Jamie was in the chat, like in the chat. My bad. I still don't know a lot about assets, library, components. Yeah, cool.
I don't understand why this. I have to scale it with the. I know it's up.
Are you trying to build Anthony's version of this in the? Like, are you trying to do what you were doing before with color, or what are you trying to accomplish?
What you were doing, which was building it with a component, but for some reason, something weird is happening when I take this component and scale it. Unless I just expand the component.
Hey, Josh, can I ask you a question?
Talk to me.
I've got this object next to you selected. There's something like when I select all of this, there's like 6 colors, 8 colors.
Yes, sir.
How do I select all 6 colors on the right so that I can change them all into the same thing at the same time?
That's a really good question, dude.
Do I need to group them real quick? That seems kind of lame.
Let me see. Well, you see what I just did? I just blended them, and then if I ungroup them, what happens? Oh, how weird is that, eh? The blend merges the shape. No, not the blend, the friggin', what's this thing called? Merge, union selection. Merges the shape and changes it all to the color that you want. But if I undo this, if I ungroup it, it goes back to regular colors. Like, Michael's Figma team should be taking notes right now. 100%. Like, Benjamin, you should actually be working with the Figma design team to figure out how to make their product behave more like Illustrator so that people can transition from Illustrator quicker, easier, whatever, do all the shit that you needed to do.
Yeah, they've got a whole market of identity people that eventually they'll be able to. I mean, I don't know, like, how big is that industry? It's hard to even say if it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty decent given the size of in-house agency teams plus. I mean, it's. I don't know enough about how Figma's approaching things. Like, is it like Adobe where they're going for enterprise? Is it they're going for the small businesses? But surely there's. What's up?
I wouldn't overthink it, man. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I think they're probably doing all of it. What Figma needs to do. I mean, I think they're already crushing it, but I think what they should do is have like a print mode. It'd be nice to prep a print document. So here's your original. I kind of figured out how to take your thing and do this thing with it. So make sure the colors are going the right way. This is dark. This goes above. Does that work? There we go. Okay. It does work.
I've changed these are now a path and I can't really do anything with it anymore. It's weird.
Oh, dude, I think I just cracked the code here, Benjamin.
Yeah. Are you still trying to figure out how to do the cut effect with it as a component?
You know what's wild? It won't let me. Oh, it will. What the freaking hell? Okay, I think let me try. Selection. Okay, that works. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Closer. Something here. Just grab on my object, it's fine. There we go.
I can't get to the Pathfinder equivalent anymore. It's so interesting how frustrating this is to not be able to find something that I'm used to being able to find.
I know, of course.
I am going to.
Wait, but let me ask you this.
Ram my head through the screen.
Before you ram your head through the screen, let me ask you a quick question. And this is not even a question, let me just say this. When I first started using Sketch and then started using Figma, when I first started using Sketch, I was really resistant. I was really hesitant. I didn't want to use it because I'm like, I don't want to learn a new thing. But then when you learn it, you realize, this isn't a replacement for Illustrator. It's a separate thing. It's about organization and layout. So this is not a replacement for Illustrator, which right now we're pushing it to its boundaries and saying, what can we do? Where do we rub against its edges? Like what won't it allow us to do, etc. And we're figuring that out now. But like I've been saying, I think you draw this logo in Illustrator, you do your frustrating, annoying work in Illustrator, and then you just bring it in here and you organize it and you present it. And then it also prevents you from messing with it so much because you're not in Illustrator looking at it the whole time.
Yeah.
So you're just like, the logo's actually done. The logo's done, and now you're gonna start laying it out. So here, I think this should all scale nicely, hopefully. No, of course it doesn't scale. Why would it?
How do I scale something without this? How do I scale the stroke while scaling the size of something?
How do you scale the stroke while scaling? You can't. I don't think there's an option for that yet.
Oof.
I know. I love that feature in.
That would be rough.
I know.
Oh, K-scale too. That's right. Anthony taught me this. Oh, look at this. Anthony with the fucking. My lag can't be that bad if he heard me and then answered within.
No, it's not. It's not. The lag's not bad. The lag's
Anthony,
bad.
Anthony, I even did hotkey. I did hotkey.
Wait, how did you get that, Benjamin?
What's up?
What does K-scale tool mean? How did we get there?
Up on the top left, your arrow underneath that is the scale. If you do the scale tool, you'll get different behavior.
Oh, duh. Okay, there it is. Oh, amazing. All right, that's cool. So wait. No, don't do that. You see, like this is a little glitch we just found. I don't know if you're seeing this.
What's up?
This thing, yeah, you see that glitch out? Look at that, dude.
That's cool.
Wow. You see this glitch?
What'd you do?
Nothing. I started scaling it. This was Figma. Figma went bonkers.
Well, why don't you just undo until it undoes that?
Yeah, we could. Well, maybe we can just. I mean, you can't undo it because it's Oh shit! It really just fucked it all up.
No way, dude.
I'm undoing.
Oh.
We got it.
Freak me out, dog. Wait, so now which one? I don't even know which one I'm gonna give these people now. I like these both.
Oh yeah.
That sucks.
Hiding in a group.
Thanks for nothing, Anthony.
But what I'm trying to show you here is now I can come in here and change the color of this. And it'll change everywhere in the logo, dude.
Wait, I didn't see it.
We're doing a C-Punk version. But for some reason,
look at that. How'd you?
Because some of it's been disconnected from the fucking component. Jeez, man. Just when you think you figured it out, you didn't figure it out. Son of a. Okay, so what am I doing now? I think I'm just gonna give up on it. I can't anymore, man.
You giving up?
I can't do it. I gotta give up. I honestly just don't care at this point.
Yeah, no, I'm with it.
Joking.
Dude, we've been at this for like 10 hours. This is like our 10th hour streaming. Did you know that?
Good, man. Here, we like that. Let's see. Like this is what frustrates me. I'm selecting these shapes, the ones that I use the compound path on, or the whatever clipping mask, and I can't. They don't change color, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like I hope that Michael goes into work tomorrow feeling disappointed, both in his team and in himself and the organization as a whole. This is nuts. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm just kidding.
Well, that's not what I meant to do, but this is cool. Alice is not the name.
Dude, that's sick, dude.
But it's kind of in this vein.
Dude, that's sick, dude. But it's kind of in this vein.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. I mean, I got super distracted from Itsme, but I think I learned enough about what I needed to learn to help implement the system. So I think I got what I wanted out of you and more. This is really incredibly useful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Like very genuinely, I owe you.
Oh, can I show you one quick thing with the text tool? But it's just going to be problematic to show you.
Yeah, you can. My working with type sucks. So lay it on me. Wait, what happened to the nice font?
I don't know.
Well, that sucks. I don't know if I can find that again. It was a default, so it must not be too hard.
There's two things, I think. One is like, I found out like this was something that took a second to figure out. Or like, you know, and then these different modes where you start like, get your text box to conform to a shape that it's in, to wrap.
Yeah.
And then the other one is like the last one. I don't know when you would ever need to use this one, but this is one where you want to build out. You want to build out like a frame around it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can probably see that. So let's say you want to like.
It's the second one, but it takes up space.
What was that?
It's the same as the second one. It'll wrap the text.
Right, it takes up space, exactly. Oh,
but
so
it takes up space in like an auto.
Nice. So this is actually useful, Michael. When we were working on the auto layout, this would have come in handy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is like baking in padding. That's so sick. And then the second thing I'll show you, the last thing I'll show you, is which you'll dig. So let's say you're putting a shape somewhere, you can go and let me find a cool picture here. Go on. Yeah, let me check this out. So here's what we're going to do. You can copy and paste directly into a shape, and it fills that shape with the image you copied. And I can duplicate this, keep the shape, paste directly into it.
Wait a minute. I was still trying to learn the text box stuff, but I really want to see what you just taught because I've been trying to learn this. Did you just make a shape and then paste directly into it for a mask?
We can figure out the text box thing. I can see it in the. You don't understand. This is what really is freaking me out. The Twitch stream that I'm viewing right now is 2 minutes ahead of what we're talking about. How is that possible? I've seen things that I've dropped in before I've dropped them in.
That sounds like a really weird episode.
Can you imagine that? But it felt like that for a minute. Okay,
And you see someone come up behind you in your thumbnail.
So screenshotting and then directly pasting, I'm selecting an object and then Command V and pasting the screenshot into an object.
Right, so how did you do that? Please, sir, tell me.
But I thought I just explained it, but here let me
No, but
explain
you said it. You said I pasted it. I made an object and then I pasted into it, but I don't know what that.
Okay,
Like,
check it out. Go anywhere. Go to your. Go anywhere on your computer and just take a screenshot using Control Command
yeah,
like
no, I got it. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
Yes. Okay. Select a shape, even text. Let's select a circle. Okay, select that circle, then just Command V paste into that circle, and then have that image in here.
Oh, it just does that by default?
Yeah.
Why the hell? What does the diagonal lines thing mean, by the way?
Like, what diagonal lines thing? Oh, it means you're like getting into the subatomic structure of the shape. It means like you can like tweak the curves and like what do you call this stuff again? You can tweak the like stroke of it, like the shape of it. I'm coming in here and manually sort of hinting this shape. And I got there by double clicking to get to the diagonal lines. Diagonal lines means like, hey, you're about to enter this mode where you're now messing with the shape. So we're right here. We're gonna go for
Michael, is there a menu for different types of pasting stuff?
global roach coffee house.
No, I think if you like Shift, like Alt Command V, it does not what Josh did. If you wanted to paste them all. Yeah.
Well, Ben, I'll show you something that Michael taught tonight, and that is, so let's say I paste into a shape. I can double click. Oh, interesting. Image. So Michael, it's not good. Oh, here you go. I can't double click, but I go to fill. I go to here. Just a sec. So I can hit the fill, change that to crop, adjust the image inside of it, move it around, stretch it if I want to, scale it, whatever. And it maintains the mask, which is cool. I didn't know that until tonight, dude. Big stack, bro. Wow, dude.
So if I do, how do I understand that I can paste something like an image or a screenshot by having an object selected, and then I can, like almost like pasting goes directly into it. How do I do that with stuff that I made within Figma? Like I just made this pattern and now I want to mask it in a circle.
Well, I think this pattern is made out of your components, your single component here.
I know, dude.
It is. I just put an image in there and then changed the sun.
I know, dude. You
Oh,
just
sorry.
stole. You just stole my move that I was looking forward to making.
Oh,
What was
yeah.
And now I can't undo it. What the?
I'll undo.
No, it's fine. I got it.
Okay, sorry about that.
Well, maybe I do. No, I don't. Here, you undo it. Okay,
There you
thank
go.
you. No, I mean yours was cool too. I just wanted to
There we go.
I actually want to see more of like a textural shift. Like check this out.
Do you understand how to change the
Watch this.
frame image within the oh, what the hell? No, dude, you can't do that. You can't do stuff like that. Don't.
But why did the bounding box shouldn't have changed? It should have just been the image within it. That's weird.
Well, I'll show you how to change that. So click on that image. Click on the image, dude. And then where it says fill, dude,
Holy shit.
select that. Then where it says fill again, bro, select crop. And then you're gonna just adjust the image within the mask.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Say it again.
Yeah.
I have to. How did you get in there?
Oh, bro. Okay, so here's what we do.
This is so
Alright, let me
fucked
get out
up.
of there first. So here's
I
what
could
you're
just-
gonna do. You're gonna command click just to select just the triangle. Okay, that's step one.
Wait, hold on. Let me duplicate this so I got my own.
Command click to select just the triangle.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have to do it in the. You have to do it Benjamin. You gotta do it in the component. You do it in the clone.
Oh yeah. My bad. I was
Okay,
doing
so-
it in the component though.
No, you were, but
Okay.
not that time. So command click the triangle only. Boom.
God damn. That's crazy. I'm sorry. It's hard to resist doing it wrong.
Okay, so then you're when you see fill, you're like on the right it says fill and then image. You're gonna click where it says image. Then you're going to see fill again in the drop down menu. You're gonna hit crop. There we go. It's got it.
It's weird that I can't see this without the ghost image though. That kind of
I don't
sucks.
see the ghost image. Oh. No, I don't see the ghost image, but it could just be I'm not viewing your crop the way you are. We're outside of the matrix.
This is so cool though.
It's really sick. It's really cool.
Wow.
Whoa, yo, you know what I just realized?
What's
Look
up?
what zoom level we're at. We're at 2%. We're at max zoom level. We're zoomed out. Zoomed down.
What do you mean? Are these huge or something?
Yeah, we're at zoom level 2. Look at your top right.
Oh, nice.
Look at your top right. It says 2%.
We're building giants, dude. It's just how we do it.
Well,
I thought Figma was all infinite or something.
you can't. I think we might have hit the bounds of it. It looks like. Well, no, we can keep going up and down.
All right.
That's, vertical movement. Soon. Alright, there you go. What else does Figma do that's cool? Let's see.
Whoa, look at this. That's cool. Who did this?
Oh, nice. That's answered. This is how we trip sketch with a shared Figma file.
Look at this. Whoa.
That's super sick. It looks like a rose. That's amazing. Wow, dude. That's really sick.
You could just make GIFs out of this stuff by just hitting screen record with Cloud App or
Yeah.
something.
Yes, dude.
Huh. Wild.
Wild.
Oh, I might be done.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna log off.
I just sponged up a whole bunch of stuff and I still have to deliver this Itsme stuff tonight. So it's gonna be great though. I'm gonna start from scratch with all of this new thinking in place, and this is exactly what I wanted. So thank you so much.
You got it, dude.
You're the master.
You got it, dude. I just learned from you, man.
All right, I will see you online. And thank you to everyone who watched. I hope this was useful or entertaining. This will be cool for people, I think, because I'm going to put this up on YouTube, and it'll be called like Illustrator versus Figma. And then Hopefully this will
Oh,
actually
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, provide some service to people like me that are like, oh shit.
Definitely don't do that for sure.
Don't do that. My bad. It's gonna happen though, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Definitely not, dude.
Get used to it. You're gonna be famous.
All right, see you later. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Peace out, man.